Welcome to Good Morning Marketers, Whiteboard Edition. My name is Bruce Williams. Today we're going to be talking about how to get the most out of your marketing stack. And we'll start with what exactly is a marketing stack so we don't leave anyone behind. Here at ThunderTech, we refer to the marketing stack as the set of platforms and tools that you use as a marketer today in the connected world to do your job, reach out to your customers, and maintain a wealth of information on your customers. First, we start with taking stock of exactly what you have in your marketing stack. So some of you may be inheriting a marketing stack. Some of you may be trying to build out one right now. First component is going to be a CMS. Okay, CMS stands for Content Management System, and usually it's going to be running your websites or a single website or a multitude of microsites. Next, you have a CRM, which is your customer relationship management platform. Okay, aka Salesforce, Infusionsoft, Oracle. It depends exactly what you might be inheriting or what your tech guys say you should use. Next, you have a ESP, or email service provider. Now, these come in many different shapes and sizes now. Some of them add automation components to them and features. Others are just pretty much still batch and blast, which are not our favorite. Once you have your stock figured out, then you could start talking about, are these linked up? So 3 by themselves are pretty good. 3 joined together are infinitely more powerful. So you want to leverage all of them to make sure that they're doing the jobs that they were put into the playing field for. So we want to make sure that the flow of information is going from point A to point B to point C, and you're leveraging it in the best way possible. Typical example of one component being linked up to the other is a web landing page for a product, or maybe a shopping cart that feeds from your website up to your CRM and then maybe back over to your email platform that would send up a follow-up email. After taking stock and making sure that you're linked up, you want to make sure that you have governance. Okay, it's such a big and demanding word, but governance and workflow. Okay, garbage in, garbage out mentality here. So anytime you have information being subscribed to or opted in by your customers, you're going to make sure that it flows appropriately through your CRM and email service platform. So you have to choose where that information is stored and make sure that it is reciprocated throughout your ecosystem or your marketing stack. Also, workflow, reporting. What information do you want to report up to the C-suite or maybe out to sales team? Okay, what information are they going to find effectively useful to them when they take it and run to the next call or to the next meeting? And then finally, does your marketing stack do what you need it to do today, but also into the future? So what kind of hopes and dreams do you have waiting in the wings? Are you going to want to introduce a customer portal? Are you going to want to introduce a new e-commerce initiative? To figure all that out, you can talk to us. So come and visit us on thundertech.com, reach out, and we'll be happy to talk to you about how you can get the most out of your marketing stack.